Have you ever wondered how you can make money from Etsy? Well, let's dive in. Etsy is a thriving online marketplace where uniqueness rules. It's a platform where artisans, crafters, and vintage collectors from around the globe come together to sell their unique items. From handmade jewelry to vintage clothing, Etsy is a treasure trove of one-of-a-kind products that you won't find in your average retail store. But what makes Etsy truly special is its entrepreneurial spirit. It's a platform where anyone with creativity and a bit of business savvy can set up shop and start selling. And the potential earnings? They can be substantial. Some Etsy sellers have even turned their part-time hobby into a full-time business, earning six-figure incomes. Why is Etsy a great platform for entrepreneurs? Because it puts you directly in touch with customers who appreciate and seek out unique handmade items. Today we will guide you through the process of setting up your Etsy shop and selling products. Before setting up your shop, it's essential to understand what you can sell on Etsy. On Etsy, the sky's the limit when it comes to creativity, but there are three main categories of items that you can sell. First off, handmade goods. From intricately designed jewelry to custom-made furniture, if you've crafted it with your own hands, then it's a perfect fit for Etsy. Buyers come to Etsy because they crave that personal, unique touch that handmade items offer. Next up, vintage items. If it's been over 20 years since it was created, then it's considered vintage on Etsy. So, if you have a knack for finding hidden treasures in garage sales or thrift stores, you can turn that into a profitable venture. Lastly, we have craft supplies. This includes everything from beads for jewelry making to yarn for knitting. If it helps someone else create something beautiful, then it's welcomed on Etsy. Now that you know what you can sell, let's move on to setting up your shop. Setting up your Etsy shop is a straightforward process. Let's break it down step by step. To start with, you'll need to create an Etsy account. This is as simple as entering your email, picking a password, and confirming your email address. Remember to choose a password that's both secure and easy for you to remember. Once you have your account, it's time to name your shop. Consider what you'll be selling and who your target audience might be. The name should be unique, catchy, and reflective of what your shop offers. Be creative, but remember, clarity is key. You want potential customers to have an idea of what they can expect from your shop just from the name. Next, it's time to set your shop preferences. This includes selecting the language you'll use to describe your items, the currency for your listings, and the country from which you'll be operating. These preferences will help Etsy show your products to the right audience. For instance, if you're operating from the United States and listing your prices in dollars, Etsy will prioritize showing your items to American customers. Then, you will need to choose how you'll get paid. Etsy offers various payment options, including credit and debit cards, Etsy gift cards, and other international payment methods. Choose the one that is most convenient for you and your customers. Ensure you also set up a payment method for your selling fees. Selling on Etsy involves certain fees such as listing fees, transaction fees, and payment processing fees. Choose a payment method for these fees that suits you best. Finally, fill in your billing address. This should be the location where you receive your bank or credit card statements, and there you have it. You've successfully set up your Etsy shop. It's a process that requires thought and consideration, but it's a significant first step in your online selling journey. With your shop now set up, it's time to list your products. Listing your products is the next big step in your Etsy journey. This is the stage where your creations come to life on screen, where they are introduced to the world, and where they start to generate interest, and ultimately, sales. The first thing to keep in mind when listing products on Etsy is the importance of quality photos. A picture paints 1,000 words, and on Etsy, it can also be the difference between a sale and a pass. So, take your time to capture high-resolution images that showcase your product in its best light. Experiment with different angles, backgrounds, and lighting conditions. Remember, your photos should tell a story about your product, make it desirable, and above all, make it stand out. Next, we move on to the product description. This is your opportunity to really sell your product. Start by writing a compelling headline that grabs attention. Then, describe your product in detail, outlining its features, benefits, and why it's unique. Remember, your description should not only inform, but also persuade. It's your chance to convince potential buyers that your product is worth their investment. Setting a price for your product is a crucial step. It should reflect not just the cost of materials and time spent creating the product, but also its perceived value. Research similar products on Etsy to get an idea of the going rate, but don't undervalue your work. Price it fairly and competitively. Lastly, choose your shipping options. Etsy allows you to set your own shipping rates and delivery times. be realistic about how long it will take you to prepare and ship the product. Consider offering international shipping to reach a wider audience. And there you have it. With quality photos, a detailed description, a fair price, and clear shipping options, your products are now listed and ready to be sold. This is where the real fun begins, seeing your creations catch the eye of shoppers around the world. So, take a deep breath, and let's dive into the exciting world of Etsy selling. Having a shop and products is not enough. You need to market them effectively. Indeed, marketing is the lifeblood of any successful Etsy shop. It's not enough to have a beautifully stocked shop. You need to get the word out and draw customers in. Let's explore some strategies to do just that. First off, consider social media. It's a powerful tool for reaching potential customers. Create a Facebook page, an Instagram account, or a Pinterest board dedicated to your shop. Post regularly and engage with your followers. Share your story, your process, and most importantly, your products. Be sure to include links to your Etsy shop to make it easy for followers to buy. Next, let's talk about search engine optimization, or SEO. This is all about making your shop and products more visible in search results. Etsy uses a variety of factors to determine search rankings, including relevance, customer reviews, and shop policies. To improve your SEO, use relevant keywords in your product titles, descriptions, and tags. Consider what your potential customers might be searching for, and incorporate those terms into your listings. In addition to organic marketing strategies, you can also consider paid advertising. Etsy Ads is a platform that lets you pay to have your items appear more prominently in search results. You set your own budget, and you only pay when someone clicks on your ad. It's a great way to boost visibility, especially for new shops or during busy shopping seasons. Finally, don't underestimate the power of good old-fashioned word of mouth. Encourage your customers to leave reviews and share your shop with their friends. Positive feedback can go a long way in building trust with new customers. Remember, marketing is not a one-size-fits-all process. It requires experimentation, patience, and persistence. Try different strategies, see what works best for you, and adjust as needed. With the right marketing strategies, you can increase your shop's visibility and attract more customers. Managing your Etsy shop effectively is key to your success. Picture your shop as a living, breathing entity. It needs constant care and attention to grow and prosper. One of the cornerstones of this care is exceptional customer service. Respond to queries promptly, handle complaints professionally, and always strive to exceed customer expectations. Next, we have order and inventory management. Organize your orders efficiently and ensure your inventory is always up to date. This minimizes the risk of overselling items and keeps your customers happy. Lastly, keep a close eye on your earnings. Track each sale, calculate your expenses, and monitor your profit margins. This will not only give you a clear understanding of your shop's financial health, but also help you strategize for future growth. Remember, managing an Etsy shop is not a set-it-and-forget-it endeavor. It requires regular maintenance and fine-tuning. With good management, your Etsy shop can thrive and become a profitable business. Starting an Etsy shop might seem daunting, but with these steps, you're well on your way. Let's quickly recap what we've covered. First, we dived into what Etsy is and the unique opportunities it provides. Next, we explored the wide array of items you can sell on this platform, from handmade crafts to vintage goods. After understanding what to sell, we navigated the process of setting up your Etsy shop, ensuring it's appealing and user-friendly. Then, we delved into the crucial aspect of listing your products effectively, focusing on descriptions, pricing, and photography. We also touched on how to market your shop, using social media and SEO techniques to increase visibility and attract customers. Lastly, we discussed managing your Etsy shop, from handling orders to maintaining customer relationships. Remember, success won't come overnight. It requires patience, dedication, and a continuous learning mindset. Now that you know how to make money from Etsy, it's time to put this knowledge into action and start your entrepreneurial journey.